50% in just one day after launch. That's right. While most of us were sipping our morning coffee, B3 was busy making millionaires overnight. But the big question on everyone's mind is, what exactly is B3? Is it the next Bitcoin, the next Ethereum, or just another flash in the pan? Now, before you jump in thinking you've found the next crypto jackpot, let's take a deep dive. Because while those gains look mouthwatering, we've seen how quickly the crypto world can flip the script. Remember Squid Coin? Yeah, we're not trying to relive that nightmare. In today's video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about B3, what it is, why it's blowing up, and whether this surge is the start of something massive or just another pump and dump scheme. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know if B3 is the real deal or if it's time to keep your wallet firmly closed. So let's start at the two. What is B3? Is it a new blockchain? A DeFi platform? Or maybe it's another meme coin with some seriously good marketing? We'll look at the technology behind it, the team, and most importantly, what's driving that insane 250% surge. But wait, before you FOMO into B3, there's something you need to know. The crypto market is notorious for its wild rides. And while 250% gains look amazing today, they can crash just as fast tomorrow. So is B3 the golden ticket to financial freedom? Or is it setting up for a hard fall? We'll dig into the price charts, analyze the market sentiment, and even compare it to other coins that saw similar explosive launches. Remember Shiba Inu? It started as a joke but made some folks ridiculously rich. Could B3 be on that same path? Let's find out. And trust me, the crypto community is buzzing right now. Twitter, Reddit, even Telegram groups can't stop talking about B3. Some are calling it the next big altcoin revolution, while others are waving the red flags. Who's right? That's what we're here to figure out. So grab your coffee, buckle up, and let's dive deep into the B3 phenomenon. By the end of this, you'll know whether to load up your bags or run for the hills. Either way, you don't want to miss this one. In just one day after launching, B3 crypto shot up by a staggering 267%, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. This could be the next big altcoin opportunity that early investors have been waiting for. But what's behind this explosive rally? Let's dive in. B3 made its grand entrance on multiple major exchanges like Coinbase, Bybit, and MEXC on February 10th, and the results? Absolutely mind-blowing. The token hit an intraday high of 0.018 before cooling slightly to around 0.0145. But that still leaves it with a jaw-dropping 176% gain as of now. Since it started trading on Monday, we're talking about nearly 300% total gains. That's the kind of momentum that turns heads. And get this, B3's market cap just shot up by 168 in the past 24 hours alone, reaching around 301 million. That's a huge surge in trading activity, with Coinbase leading the charge, accounting for over 55% of all trades. Clearly, the big players are getting in on the action. But it's not just centralized exchanges jumping in. Decentralized platforms like Aerodrome and Alien Base also supported B3's launch, adding even more fuel to the fire. Plus, there was an airdrop to the community, which always sparks excitement and draws in fresh investors. But here's where it gets really interesting. B3's long-term potential. Holders and stakers of B3 aren't just riding the price wave, they're set to enjoy some serious perks. We're talking exclusive access to tokens for game-specific blockchains, early entry to new games on the network, and possibly even more rewards down the line. This isn't just a coin, it's becoming a whole ecosystem. Now, let's talk future. Traders across X, formerly Twitter, are buzzing, with some predicting B3 could climb to 0.03 or even 0.05 in the coming weeks. That's potentially another 2x or 3x gain from where we are right now. Imagine getting in before the next leg up. So is B3 crypto the next altcoin giant? With a 267% surge out the gate, major exchange listings, and an exciting roadmap full of benefits for holders, it's definitely a project to watch closely. Will it hit 0.05? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. B3 is making waves, and investors are paying attention. B3 crypto is on a roll, and things are heating up even more. Not only has this token surged over 267% since launch, but now technical analysts are pointing to even bigger gains on the horizon. Could we be looking at a potential 2x to 4x return in the short term? Let's break it all down and see why B3 might just be the next big altcoin explosion. According to some sharp-eyed analysts, B3 has just broken above a key symmetrical triangle pattern on the hourly chart. Now, for those of you not deep into technical analysis, this is a classic bullish signal. It often means a strong price rally is just around the corner. Based on this breakout, some experts are predicting a 2 to 4 times increase in the coming weeks. Imagine doubling or even quadrupling your investment in such a short time. But hold on, what exactly is B3 and why is everyone talking about it? Well, B3 is a Layer 3 gaming network built on Base, which is Coinbase's Layer 2 Ethereum chain. It's designed to power the future of blockchain gaming. And get this, B3 already hosts over 80 games with a staggering 6 million players. That's massive adoption right out of the gate. What makes B3 stand out is its dedicated game chains. Basically, developers can launch customized blockchains tailored specifically for individual games. This gives them way more flexibility and speed, and at the center of all this, you guessed it, the B3 token. It's the fuel that powers this whole gaming ecosystem. Now let's talk tokenomics, because this is where things get really interesting for investors. The total supply of B3 is capped at 100 billion tokens, with 21.2 billion already in circulation. Here's how it's split. 34.2% goes to the community and ecosystem, which means strong support for growth and rewards. 23.3% is allocated to the team and advisors, showing their skin in the game. 22% heads to the Player One Foundation to keep building out the ecosystem. And 20% is set aside for investors. That's where you come in. But here's the kicker. Team members, advisors, and investors can't just dump their tokens. They're under a 1-year lock-in period, followed by gradual releases over the next 3 years. That means there's less risk of sudden sell-offs, keeping the price stable and giving it room to grow. With such solid fundamentals, B3's explosive price action isn't just hype. It's backed by a strong project, a growing ecosystem, and massive community interest. And with analysts predicting a potential 2x to 4x gain from here, this could be just the beginning of B3's rise to the top of the altcoin charts. So is B3 crypto the next big thing in blockchain gaming? The numbers, the tech, and the buzz all say yes. If you're looking for a project with real utility and explosive growth potential, B3 might just be the gem you've been waiting for. Are you getting in before the next big rally?